Now, of course, we've been talking about this throughout. This match is a best-of-5 of best-of-5s. 2 players play each other using 3 decks each, and the winner of that marks 1 win for their team on their road to 3 victories total. And of course, within each best-of-5, the very first match has already been played. So heading into this Silver Mist versus Pagoda Pie, Silver Mist from Microsoft has already defeated Pagoda Pie's Warlock. And right now, we are awaiting the invites. I will be joining, of course, the inimitable Silver Mist. Ooh, it's a legend. Legend, rank 844. Ooh. There's actually several legends here. Pretty much everyone who is participating today is, it looks like, rank 4 or higher. Except for Nazor, who was rank 12. And just got brutalized by double Kazan Mystic. That hurts. Yeah, or you're trying to make really deliberately cool decks, and your opponent's just like, I think you're going to run Secrets. She puts some Mystics in. What's the hardest you've ever been countered in a tournament? Because I know you Hungry Crabbed Artosis, and that felt real good.
I typically am the one who counters.
Oh.
The one who counters.
You're the counterer.
I typically bring pretty solid decks, so it's pretty hard to counter me. But I haven't encountered, like, the extent of counters is 3 decks that have a slightly better matchup against my list.
Oh, I got an invite from Pagoda Pie, and you know what that means. It means it's showtime. We're heading straight into this next match. It's currently 2-1. And as we talked about, we will show it once again on screen. Silver Mist Warlock defeated Pagoda Pie's Warlock. So, I mean, Pagoda Pie's Warlock is gone as of starting this match. So it will be a rather thick and juicy Paladin.
Okay, interesting. He's running a control Paladin with Equality and Pyro.
Oh, I'm more interested lately that there's, of course, there was that huge spike of Dragon Paladins that came up, and then there was like more of a return to a mid-range Paladin. But Control Paladin is one of my absolute all-time favorite ways to play, and this is a heavy Paladin running double piloted Sky Golem, Kel'Thuzad, double lay on hands. Tyrion forward and Doc Boom. This is
Paladin wants to make the late game. This is going to be the classic kind of aggro against the control. You got a rather classic Zoo deck.
Yeah, I mean,
from Silver Mist.
Silver Mist did ban out the mage, so I think Silver Mist is sort of leveraging the fact that there's some control over what type of deck he's playing against, so he can skew a little bit harder.
One of the interesting things about most of the players in this tournament are that they are bringing some tech cards. One of the things that's actually present in all of Silver Mist's deck, including this one, is the Black Knight.
Love it. This is looking like somewhat of a more standard-looking mid-range Demon Lock. But again, like you said, there's one less Void Terror and one additional Black Knight. Some cool tech cards in there.
Yeah, I guess a lot of experience with Ramp Druid or control-heavy decks in this Amazon, Microsoft League meta.
Ramp Druid's dope, man. I love me a Ramp Druid. Oh man, Silver Mist from Microsoft. He's already up 1 game. Very nice position to be in for Team Microsoft, who again have already conquered 2 of the finals that they were in. Amazingly, they're not in the StarCraft 2 finals this year, which is kind of remarkable, given that they kind of are always there. And, what do you think about this big game hunter consideration coming up for Pagoda Pie?
I wonder. I've got the beast in my.
I think it has to be done. It's painful, but it has to be done. Because you can't just make a guy, otherwise you give the opponent a imp and a knife, and you can't really just pass and expect to win.
Really? Really? I mean, is the reason for no implosion here the fact that it's such a valuable card layer?
It's the hard player around Consecration. I was almost expecting the Defender of Argus to go in instead, due to playing around Consecration. But this one is kind of a hedge in the middle also.
Well, I didn't see Consecration here. And he's out of range, so he could probably pop with the 3-1, and then possibly Bane of Doom here.
I like the Bane of Doom here, with the 1-1 into Bane of Doom.
Ooh, dirty. Looks like precisely what he's going to do. There's the pick and the Bane of Doom.
What we got?
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty good.
Hey, I remember this card. Oh, look at him. Is it the Frost Wolf Grunt? Oh, look at him. Here he is. He's beautiful. I love his gold portrait. That's fantastic.
Very majestic.
So majestic. Now, Pagoda Pie essentially needs to just straight up draw Wild Pyromancer and gets instead the Shielded Mini-Bot. Now, you know, he can play Sludge Belcher, which will slow the pain a little bit, but this is what makes the patience with Implosion so excellent here. Now he can just flood forward. Whoa!
Ooh, was that good? That's off of lethal.
2 off lethal. So he can actually Owl and Imp. Oh. This is a great play. This is just a great play. Now, if this dagger pokes him in the face, and that's it. That's lethal.
That's it.
Wow. 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 Already. Oh no. He is faded out of existence. Silver Mist. Really showing why he wants to bring the Warlock. He's worried about, you know, time for the production, and, you know, he said, don't worry, Day 9, I got you covered. I'm just gonna zoo this nerd. We've had long matches up to this point.
Yeah, many going the full distance.
So that means that right now, this is the uphill battle. I mean, Silver Mist has just slayed Pagoda Pie. Like,
oh, right. He actually already lost his Handlock to the Zoo. That's usually a favored matchup for Handlock as well. Looks like we're going to have to go with the Warrior versus Zoo.
I mean, at this point, Silver Mist is currently rebooting his client. He's having a little bit of a glitcheroo, but, you know, look at Pagoda Pie's Control Warrior. This is a cool warrior because it runs Nefarian, Deathwing, and Alexstrasza. But it doesn't actually run any of the Blackwing Corruptors.
Huh. That was
interesting decision. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, especially with Deathwing there, Deathwing is just like the emergency nuke button. Love that.
Yeah, Deathwing, I know one really popular Control Warrior has been running it. Fibonacci loves putting in Deathwing into all his Control Warrior decks. It's all he plays.
It feels so good. I mean, how can you possibly resist that?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, see, that's when I did my Dragon Hunter, Deathwing was the cinch of that deck, man.
You put Deathwing in a Hunter? Oh my.
In the Control Hunter, yeah, the Control Dragon Hunter, it was like 2 Blackwing Corruptors, 2 Volcanic Drakes. Then I think put in Alexstrasza and Deathwing. Yeah, it was really fun.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
I don't actually know if it's legit, like, good, but it exists.
Could be.
Pagoda Pie sent it out. Yeah, I won a non-zero amount of games with it and felt pretty tough. Whoops. There we go. I went straight to my Day 9 daily thing. See, I was like, all right, see, let's get ready to play Hearthstone. No. We're gonna go actually into the legit AHGL mode.
Ooh.
Because this is serious. Because I mean, no one's actually going to earn any money from this. Their charities are going to earn money. Of course, Amazon with Child's Play, Microsoft with Hope Worldwide. And the players are playing for glory. Do you know how important glory is, Trump? I mean, you strike me as a glory player. You would not strike me as someone who would just try to compute the expected value of a tournament and then be like, meh, such is the way it is.
Huh, I'd say I'm a mix of the two. I do like a little showmanship, and I do like the glory, but it's all about statistics, Dana.
Spoken like a true statistician. Pitching back everything but the Black Knight.
He's the Black Knight. Alright, he's hoping to break through Sludge Belcher with that, I guess.
It appears so.
One of the interesting things to note about Pagoda Pie is that he brought 3 heavy control decks.
Like,
this is the final one. This is his final form.
Yeah, I mean, these control decks they were insane. They were the controlliest control decks out there. I mean, these are control decks that make other control decks just feel overpowered with how huge they are. I mean, I still can't believe the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards of 5 mana or more on the Paladin. Just an insane high end. I mean, even here, this warrior...
Warrior. That's also 12 cards, 5 and over.
Wow, the warrior, yeah, Deathwing, Nefarian, Alexstrasza, Grommash, Dr. Boom, Sylvanas, 2 Shield Maidens, 2 Sludge Belchers, Harrison in a Brawl, 1 Piloted Shredder.
Put this apple on your head.
That's just insane. I mean, his low end is basically the Executes, Shield Slams, a couple weapons, and a couple of the staples, the Armor Smiths and the Acolytes. But as we can see here, already we're starting to see the danger zone.
Yep, the problem of this warrior is going to be able to like stabilize the board. He actually got the Fiery One Exile. It's a little late to be winning with it, but still good enough, I suppose.
Double shield block, yeah, just extreme defensiveness. Hyper, mega.
Fun fact, by the way, Silver Mist labeled his Zoo deck, "Don't War Axe me, bro."
And he's getting straight bro War Axe right now.
I think it's okay if you play it on turn 4. That doesn't count.
Oh, I'm loving ooh, there are some options here. He can shield block, shield slam.
The classic.
Classic. I think he's considering getting a nerd onto the board. Or as I like to call them, Trump units. He's gonna try to macro a little bit, get some units on the board here. I like it.
Just thinking about Harrison or the Shredder. I kinda like Harrison there because it actually spends all the mana.
Yeah, it's tough to know a good spot to play Harrison against this kind of Zulok that's very much so not going weapons. Oof, just the right amount.
Zoo doing what it's doing best. Swarms with the board control.
Yeah,
see if the warrior gets some way to claw back from this.
Yeah, I mean, there's no whirlwind, which is one of those cards that is obviously run because it synergizes so well with acolytes and pretty much everything else that the warrior runs in their deck, executes and whatnot.
What now?
And it's just so especially potent against these sorts of zoo decks or against hunters. So I mean, I think that there was a misestimation here from Pagoda Pie, who thought he was going to truly be up against an incredible amount of control decks. I mean, just looking through his decks, they are so heavy.
Pagoda Pie reminds me of me a year and a half ago, where I would run like when we first started talking about what type of decks to bring. It's like you bring what you know best if you have a limited amount of practice, and Pagoda Pie clearly knows how to play control.
Yeah, right. He knows the hell out of it, man.
Why do you call?
Actually, trading away some creatures just to kill this Shield Maiden is going to be great for Silver Mist because he's freeing up more room for Dr. Boom.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that's got to be a relief. One familiar friend, the Sludge Belcher. But gosh,
About to turn into the nightmare.
Yeah, because well, this is great because he can hit and then Sludge Belch and then Armor Up, and then next turn he can shield block, shield slam, pick off Dr. Boom, even if he does take a little damage.
Oh yes, but it's the nightmare because the Zoo's got to the surprise.
None.
The brutality. Oh.
And got a blink to go with it. Oof. I remember back in the day, Black Knight was actually somewhat standard in Zoo.
Yeah, there's like a couple extra tech cards, a big game hunter, a Black Knight I saw pop into some of those tournament Zoo decks. Here he is, he's like, remember me? You may not have seen me in this deck before. Normally I'm a Bane of Doom, but not today.
I wonder.
Oh, Pagoda Pie, he's stewing, he's in the tank. What could he possibly be considering? Well, there is the Armor Smith. He has both Execute and Shield Slam and needs to be careful not to overinvest.
Made to fit.
in clearing the board and accidentally remove for himself answers.
Belongs in a
Ooh, I like this.
Ah, yes, found an opportunity to play the Harrison. That's good.
Oh, I really liked that because now he has the shield slam, or not the shield slam, the shield block. He can very likely activate execute. But Silver Mist is just continuing to rain the beat down, but he's just on the cusp of running out of steam.
Warlock ran out of steam.
What?
What?
Warlock run out of steam? Oh, he's just on the cusp of running out of opportunities to play 3 cards per turn. He's gonna have to settle with 2 cards per turn, Trump.
I see.
He's gonna run out of steam.
Fight, maggot!
This is going to be a tough choice because you really want to play Nefarian. As it costs 9, it's tough to get another opportunity to do so. But you're going to take a lot of pain if you do. We'll see if he's got the heart to do it. Because obviously you can just do 1 damage to Dr. Boom and execute. Or, alright, he's going to go for the safer play.
Yeah, this is super safe. Mal'Ganis is going to hurt though.
Well, Nefarian will hopefully dig up the sack pact for our friend warrior here.
Oh my god, that... Oh my god, Trump, you remind me of all the things to be excited about. Oh, Sacrificial Pact on fire would be so cool.
Even better than 1 sack pact would be 2 sack packs.
Oh, that's so fortunate for Pagoda Pie.
Yep.
Well, plus, you know, if he just top decks the Deathwing.
Ooh.
Ooh. You like
God. It looks like he's managed to stabilize.
I mean, he's stabilizing, but these are some big threats that are coming down right now. Oh my god, Sacrificial Pact one time.
It's going to depend so much on what comes. Also going to be Twisting Nether for Deathwing Light.
Oh gosh, this is so many things. Well, the good old 41 health.
Come on, sack.
Oh, Burl.
But here we go with the Nefarian, I think.
No, oh, he's in a shield block. Ah. Oh man. Well, let's just casually deal 27 damage. Oh my gosh, and the double Doomguard.
My thanks.
My thanks to you.
We're gonna make sure our Spectral Spider is silent.
Yeah, let's quiet this spider. Let's shut him up. Here it comes. Dude, when Doomguard discards a Doomguard, that is one of the...
Oh wait, there's actually another play here. You just tap and then you play the Doomguard. Hopefully you don't discard the second. That would actually be better.
Well, let's see what he's got. That's very clearly what Silver Mist is debating between. Because those are like precisely the 2 lines. I mean, I suppose you could Hero Power pass. Very handlocky. Oh, Pagoda Pie. Oh my god, he is in the think tank so hard right now. Does he Brawler Nefarian next turn? Ooh. But the think tank, doesn't he spend too long there? Silver Mist is the guy. No, playing Doomguard right now would be the most dangerous one. Tap, tap, tap. You know, I think one of my favorite
aspects... That is actually a 3rd line. You play the Doomguard and then you tap, and then you play whatever card, because the 2-1 isn't that great. And then you're just gambling that you draw. Oh man, running out of time there.
What? Is he gone? What's happening? Oh my god, wait, what? Did he disconnect? What? What is happening? Oh, there was a disconnect. There's a disconnect. What?
Disaster. Looks like he's back now, though.
Alright, it's unclear. It's unclear. We're hoping... Wow, Sense Demons. A non-card.
Pagoda Pie is waiting the full length for his opponent to come back.
Yeah, look at that manner. Now, this question. Is he present? He is. He is there. Gonna go ahead and life tap. Ooh, that's a dirty good pickup right there. The Defender of Vargas.
blocking the Farian, and
Oh, it looks like it just roped
My
him.
shield
Nope.
for Argon.
My misread.
okay, so Nefarian drew Demon Heart and Sense Demons. So Sense Demons, not one of the better ones. Gonna be 5 mana 2/1/1s. Demon Heart,
mean-
not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you just... Wait, and if it's an enemy demon, if it's a friendly demon, okay.
What now?
So it's not none of that like. Surprise! I just buffed my.
Sean, have you sensed demons with no demons in your deck yet?
Yeah, you get 2 little scrawny men.
Oh wait, you can actually Demon Heart your scrawny men.
Oh, dude, you are so on point. This is the best possible result for Silver Mist double Doomguard situation, but of course, still not a good one. I'm looking at the Bard.
Interestingly, Silver Mist passing a turn there might have been really good for him because he was bound to play a Doomguard and discard the other. But he top decks the Void Caller.
Life taps, Void Walks. Wow, he's gonna get to play everything. Really?
Huh, I didn't like that line too much. Is he... Best
What?
probably would have been first... He's really saving that owl for something. I guess for that.
Is this the Owl Save player in here? Oof. So I guess this is where you... I mean... This seems like it's going to be relatively difficult to work around.
Yeah, play those
yeah,
two.
It just seemed,
Fight, maggot.
seemed like such a peculiar line.
My shield
And I mean, I
for
guess
Argon.
taunting up here, I don't...
Yeah, okay. Tap tap, I think.
Top of the tap to you. Powerful, there's a good pickup. And right now, oh, so there's Sylvanas. Sylvanas Brawl. Can't do it quite yet, but Little Sense Demonage seems to be far in the back of the mind of Pagoda Pie. Now, Pagoda Pie has a lot of room to go if he wants to be able to win this. This
Yep.
warrior is all he's got.
I have no time for games.
In the shadows also lurks a major threat in Pagoda Pie's deck. If everything goes disastrously, he can come back with Deathwing.
Always the Wing of Death. So he can always just start running things into other things. This is just a very solid position to be in right now as Silver Mist. Especially given what we know to be on Pagoda Pie's side. And life tapping. Well, I mean, do you feel safe life tapping, especially with Gromash gone?
Yeah, I would have life tapped there. You gotta get those cards in order to outpace the warrior.
Well, Sense Demons appears to still not be run yet.
It's important not to give yourself into fear, because even though if you tap, you die to something like 2 death by its swing, I don't think winning this game without tapping a single time is right. So if he taps the next turn, that'd be a mistake not to tap at the end of this turn.
Well, he can certainly execute the 5-3.
Yeah, and let's search for some demons, I guess.
Yeah, let's get those demons going, man. Sense them. Here they come. And no play. They see no play. Okay.
Maybe he's going for the worthless imp brawl combo.
Oh, I think that's a sick combo right there. Gosh, I can't believe he's elected not to life tap anymore. That's remarkable. So at this point, I mean, I like getting the brawl out there.
Into these two? I think you have plenty of time to wait for a better chance.
Well, it looks like my clairvoyance is gonna fucking rock out, man. Boom! There it is.
Oh man.
Oh, yes. The Imp! The Glory Imp! At this point in time, taking a look at the cards in deck, I mean, this is kind of humorous circumstance where suddenly, if you are the Silver Mist player, you're gonna be real... Oh, Deathwing!
The
Yes.
only thing that could stand in Deathwing's way was Nerdy and Egg.
You can also Cruel Taskmaster to kill his own 1/1. Punish him for having won the brawl. Implosion.
Now, here we are finally tapping.
Oh, the life tap. Oh no. Silver Mist. Silver Mist falls. His Warlock is donezo. And you'll be forced to choose between his Hunter and his Druid. And, you know, you were talking about before, the Druid has a very nice matchup against the Warrior, especially a Warrior of this breed that is so heavy on the high end.
Yeah, Pagoda Pie's got a problem because not only is the Druid good, his Silver Mist Hunter is also the mid-range variety, which is also very good against Warrior.
At this point in time, taking a look at that very specific deck, again, we see that there's only one more deck remaining for the Amazonian player, Mr. Pagoda Pie.
Alright, so Pagoda Pie has to get through two board matchups. Let's see how he does against the Druid first. Wow, two
Yeah, I mean,
Force of Nature version.
Wow, wow, with the Wild Growth too is just such a perfect start. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. Also electing to run one Faceless Manipulator.
Deathwing.
Oh yeah, hang on to that, Deathwing, man. Hang on to that. So Silver Mist is taking his time, likely to ensure that I am properly. I am properly observing. Or he just wants to caress his forces of nature. I'll see you soon, sweethearts, he whispers to them. Wild Growth is just such a big card to have early against the Warrior.
Yep. Do you feel tempted to keep the Azure Drake at all?
Yes. I feel extremely tempted to, and in fact I probably do, like every time.
Oh man, find something even better though.
Innervate Swipe, Thorson. So what I love so much about going second with the Wild Growth is that you don't actually need to coin it out. You can just chuck it away. And look how fast Silver Mist passes that turn. I love that you can save the coin, because now you can go Wild Growth. Hell, you could Innervate Coin and turn 3 Thorson.
Even better, you can still turn 3 Thorson with just Wild Growth, and then you go Innervate Thorson. That's going to be a very strong start.
So good.
Opponent does have the answer, though, in the form of the good classic Shield Block, Shield Slam.
I'm gonna elect not to play the Fiery War Axe. Now, what are your thoughts on that? Because, you know, now you don't have that luxury of having the extra mana on the turns when you want it.
I like it here because you're building up the armor for the Shield Slam. You have the Death Spite as well, so you might elect to do the Death Spite instead of a Fire War Axe if you happen to hit something convenient. This play is inconsistent though. Turn 2, armor up, turn 3, War Axe. I wonder what what changed his mind.
Well, it seems that he's just going to go straight Thorson probably here. I mean, there's that temptation with the Faceless Manipulator also being there. Ah, Lotheb. Oh.
I see.
Huh.
That is a very interesting line. I would have been really tempted to innervate out Thorsan because there's no obvious answer to him.
And 2-card answer is more than good enough, especially against a warrior that hasn't yet played any sort of card draw potential, but it looks like what he's electing to do is to try to quickly get out the Ancient of Lore, so that way he has 6 juicy targets for Emperor Thorson. Going straight to face to remove that shield. Very nice. Yeah, so this will be a board clear for Pagoda Pie. He just needs to be careful not to accidentally sacrifice his shields.
Right, doing it in the correct order by
Oh man.
first.
Shield block. Drawing a very nice shield block. Now, do you want to execute here? Huh.
Oh yeah, that's good. Saves this 4-3.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this before, that, you know, if you're Druid, you have a tendency to either play a big dude or do a big clear, and rarely both in the same turn. So now the fact that Pagoda Pie has removal in the form of a weapon and a creature out, pretty cool. But most importantly, he has Deathwing, so, you know, power to him.
There's like a side buff to having Deathwing in your deck, because when you draw it, you're like the person that everyone hopes to win.
Yeah, right? Yeah, look at this. I'm sure Pagoda Pie from Amazon, you know. He's, again, certainly has quite a ways to go. Oh, Shield Slam from the top. Hello. The good old 32 health going to 34 health. And this is very nice for Pagoda Pie, but of course this can all switch very quickly with the Force Nature Savage War combos. Combonies.
This is looking quite good. The goal from a Druid's perspective is to get into phase, go into turn 9 having pressured your opponent by quite a bit, usually pulling them down to the 10 to 20 health range. 34 health though, that's a bit tough.
Well, he's mousing over the Force of Nature. He's thinking hard. What are your thoughts on doing something a little more unusual, like using this Faceless Manipulator on one of these lower cost targets, like a Shade or a Piloted Shredder?
Warrior has so many good targets that I expect you want to settle for nothing less than Sylvanas. There's Sylvanas, there's Dr. Boom, there's Gromish, Alexstrasza, Nefarian, and I don't know whether or not he knows this, but there's Deathwing.
Yeah, that's always the most painful moment, is the turn after you play Deathwing, where you're just going, please do not have an answer. Oh, I love this. Look at the Armor Smith. Piloted Shredder being consistent, knowing which class he is.
Hey, speak to me.
Now, do you just impose additional armor on yourself right now, or is it better to pop the Death's Bite out and start going?
This is actually a choice here. I think the Death's Bite is good here because the next turn you were almost always playing Gromish.
Gonna elect to pass. Shade powers up. Oh, Shade round 2.
When I said almost always, though, there is the possibility that your opponent plays Dr. Boom, in which case you need to play BGH instead. But yeah, Death's Bite's good. There's the other alternative, though, because you want your Gromish to actually charge with the Death Bite. In which case, you can play around Harrison, not play the Death Bite. Pros and cons of both.
Harrison Jones. Again, not going to be very useful in this matchup, but this is a very tough board for Pagoda Pie to deal with. I mean, the 2 Piloted Shredders. The Shield Slam and Execute has already been expended.
Yeah, here's that pressure that the Druid really wants to put on. Finally, with all of that removal burned, it's time for the Druid to hop on.
And with another Shade of Noxramas there, too, I mean, that's a potent setup for the almost combo where Force of Nature is there.
It's so difficult to deal with all these Piloted Shredders. Don't have enough attacks to get rid of them all.
Well, all Pagoda Pie needs to do is get to turn 10. That's going to be his win play, Trump. Turn 10 Deathwing Fist Pump.
Only that's how it worked.
Oh, God, if only. A man can dream. A Fiery War Axe.
So you can also play Harrison. I like that. That's all you need in order to kill the Shade, which is the important thing to kill this turn.
29 life still up for Pagoda Pie. Ooh, the Drake. Well, Drake's certainly going to draw. Shredder's almost certainly going to trade. Oh no, he missed the Thorson train. Harrison Jones for 5 health on the other side. Oh, this is going to be potentially very ugly scenario to be in for Pagoda Pie, where
Time for a little blood.
not playing out the Shade of Nox Realm. That's interesting.
I play around Brawl on Pierce.
So I feel like this is the circumstance where you really do have to play Grommash. Hit the 4-4, hit the 2-3.
Absolutely. You have nothing else.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, what else could he be considering?
The only other play would be, well, there's another play. You can do Death Spite, replacing your Fire War Axe and then swing at the Azure Druid. Looks like you'll be going for Grommash, though.
Yeah.
There's actually a very real possibility in this game that Deathwing will hit, and successfully.
Okay, well, I mean, the real question is, can the Shredder get cleared off? Because if the Shredder doesn't get cleared off, then immediately this means that
Ooh, the Faceless.
Deathwing's under a little bit of danger. Oh my goodness. Well, I think you know what I'm intending to see. Oh yes. Uh-oh. There can only be one. There can only be one.
Ooh, Bravely
down to
takes the
14.
10. Good for him.
Damn. Down to 12. It's time.
No, it's not.
No!
Not so fast. That
Oh, of
actually
course,
is
so
really good
fast.
call, the Shield Maiden.
Yeah, but seriously, let's get Deathwing out there. Let's go. There's no Savage Roar in hand, which as a druid,
I've got
this
the
is
beast in my
amazing. This is I didn't realize how fun it was to. Oh, there. Okay.
Ah.
Well, there you go.
How fun is it? It is to what?
Just to be watching these games and in absolutely no power at all. Microsoft bringing it to 2-2. I'm changing the score right away. There it is. The good game. Pagoda Pie did his best. He gets cleaned out. Silver Mist doing it for his team. Wow. Which means we are actually tied up 2-2.
And that's not all the good news for Microsoft. Apparently, some games have been played already from set 5. What's the word on that?
They have been, and in fact, my overlay is going crazy. There we go. I found us. That's so cool. I just came back to this horrifying thing, but no, we are actually going to an ace match. It's ace, not the official final mega ace, but rather the, just the last game in the best of 5. And then if Microsoft wins this from the lower bracket, then we will go to the super mega ultra ace match.
Right, because Amazon's coming in from the winners bracket side.
That's correct. So if we actually head back into the game lobby screen, we see that the score is tied 2-2. The upcoming match is going to be Halter from Microsoft versus Mind Sniper from Amazon, and none of these have been eliminated as of yet. When we come back, we're going to be letting you know all the standing results and what the outcome of the final game of this best of 5 will be. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.